Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Jeff here. Today with another video of Brawl Stars, and in today's video we'll be playing some Robo Rumble with Colt. So we'll be opening up a bunch of boxes at the end of this video, so make sure to stay tuned for it. As well as I'll be giving you guys some tips and also a really good comp that works in Robo Rumble. I know it's already ended. I already know it already ended, but for the next Robo Rumble, you guys can try this comp out if you haven't already, because I already know that a lot of people have already done like Robo Rumble videos, like a lot of YouTubers like Kairos, Corey, Lex. So yeah, that's why I haven't posted one, just because yeah, it's been a lot of videos on already, so I'm just gonna do this video. So first tip is definitely play a good comp. You definitely don't want to play like bad brawlers. So the good brawlers for like Robo Rumble is, you know, Rico, Colt, Pam, Barley. Dynamite can work decently, but Barley super just does much more damage, it's more DPS, so that's why Barley is more viable than Mike, but you can still use Mike sometimes. And also Jessie sometimes work. Her is decent just because it's kind of like a distraction, as well as you can be able to heal it. It's quite good. Also the like bounce shots. But yeah, those are like pretty good brawlers for the map. You won't really see the other ones. Sometimes you might see Penny and also Frank. But yeah, other than that, those are like the best brawlers for Robo Rumble. Okay, so if you're playing this comp that we're playing, a lot of times I prefer to have a Pam just because it kind of keeps you with that healing station, and you can kind of tank some shots. And also Pam has quite a lot of health, and also she does a lot of damage. If you don't know Pam, a maxed out Pam, she does like 2,000 plus damage, so it's a lot of damage. So in my opinion, I would always have a Pam on my team when I'm playing Robo Rumble. It's always just nice to have that healing, so you'll be like, it's okay if you take some damage, as long as like you'll always be able to heal up again. So yeah, with Pam, what you want to do if you're starting up a game is kind of have your Pam, or if you're the Pam, just have your teammates not attack and have the Pam do all the damage in the beginning, because you want the Pam to get her super like as fast as possible, because if you have the turret up, then yeah, your team can be able to just play much easier. So you know, have your Pam just deal the damage, get her super. After the Pam does get her super, the rest of the two guys have to quickly get their super, because the boss is gonna be soon, usually around like 30 to 40 seconds. If no one else attacks except for the Pam, it should take around like 30 seconds, and then the Pam will have her super, and then the two other guys would have to quickly get it, because the boss wave starts around like 1 minute and 10 seconds. So you have to be prepared to have that happen, and you know, just be really prepared, because you definitely need both your super. Like if you're playing this comp, Pam, Colt, and Barley, you really need Barley and Colt super, because it just deals a lot of damage. You really can't with this comp, you really need Barley to stay alive, because his super just deals so much damage. So yeah, you definitely need the Barley to stay alive. And if you're playing Barley, a lot of times what you want to do is you definitely want to condense your super in a small area, because that's where all 5 bottles will hit, and it'll just do like what, 14k damage or something. I'm pretty sure that's what Cairo said in his video. It's like 14k. It's a lot of damage, 14,000. So what you kind of want to do against a boss is have your Pam tank some damage, and then when you see, because when your Pam is taking damage, the boss will just stand still to hit the Pam, right? So when you see that happen, just throw your super like in a really small area onto the boss, and you will take down the boss so quickly. Usually like the first boss, usually you will have like probably like 10 seconds or less time, and you will just easily kill it. And a lot of times around like 1 minute, if you play completely really well, like the Colt and the Barley supers, and you just do a lot of damage, usually what I get is around 1 minute and 30 seconds, the boss will be dead. So you have around 12 seconds to stand still and do nothing. So it's really OP. And plus, we're actually not on our main account right now. And yeah, keep in mind, we're not maxed. I'm like level 8. The two other guys are like level 5 and 4 or something. So we're not even maxed. We're not even close to max. So we're still getting max time, kind of clutching it sometimes. But if you're playing with your main account or like higher level brawlers, yeah, you can definitely pass 6 minutes and 15 seconds. That's the max time if you don't know, really easily. And so yeah, it definitely helps out a lot if you have max up brawlers. Just for the DPS, you really need that DPS in Robo Rumble, just because yeah, just the bots, that's your only goal. You're not really gonna get hit that much, unless because most of the time the only reason you're gonna get hit is if they have too much health, and you really have to just back off to just kind of kill them. And yeah, with the Pam super, with the Pam stir, you really just want to put it in the area where it'll heal you guys, as well as like it wouldn't be in a spot where the range bots will be able to snipe it. And also definitely has to be behind a wall. And with Colt super, you can sometimes use it in the beginning rounds. I would prefer not to do it just because you're not really gonna get it back that often. So maybe like the first 4 minutes, you save it for the boss wave. But other than that, like after 4 minutes, just use it if you see like 2 or 3 bots. Usually, like if you have the tanky bots, just super them, because you can be able to get your super like back pretty quickly, especially if there's like 3 bots and they're all like tanky bots. You can just super them and you can just chain your super. So yeah, it's really nice. You definitely need to keep in mind to like not really just save it only for the boss. If you see opportunities, definitely go for it, because most of the time you're just gonna get your super back if you use the super at the right time. You can just easily get it back. As well as it just helps out your team to finish the boss much quicker, or the robots much quicker. So yeah, definitely do it if you see opportunity. With Barley as well, if you see the opportunity, just do it. But yeah, definitely make sure if it's like a charging bot, you don't want to just throw down super, because the charging bot will just run right through it. As well as the fast bots, you definitely need to kind of like keep in mind that they're really fast. So if you just throw it down and they run right past it, you may get some damage onto the bot, but you're not gonna get as much damage as you would want. And also a lot of times with like the lower level players, I see them like kind of use Barley and just throw it like in a big area. You don't want to do that, because if you do that, you're not really gonna get as much like value as if you just condense it. Yeah, as you can see right here, we got max time, and yeah, we're betting 20 tickets every single game. I haven't said that in the beginning of the video, but we're betting 20 tickets every single game. I bought some tickets with my gems and I had like 100 tickets, so I decided YOLO, just bet 20 on every single game. And that's why we had quite some tickets, or quite some boxes at the end of this video that I'll be opening some boxes with. So yeah, we're just kind of skipping forward a little bit, just because like the beginning ones is just pretty boring. So yeah, as you can see there, I was actually preparing to super because my Pam died, and so if I see a good spot where like they were both like standing in a straight line, then I would super, but the range bot actually spawned the other side, so I wouldn't just super one bot unless we had to. And also sometimes, since Pam is really tanky, she has a lot of health, but she can also die, because once you get to the later rounds, the robots start doing a lot of damage. So sometimes you're like yeah, if you're playing Colt and Barley, you don't have as much health, but maybe tank 1 or 2 shots, enough to make it so that the Pam can be able to heal up a little in her turret, and then just kind of just switch up who's tanking the damage, because you definitely do not want one person die. So if you see, let's say you're a Colt, let's say I'm the Colt, and my Pam is taking a lot of damage, and I see the Pam is like 2000 health, I would kind of go in, tank maybe 1 or 2 shots, and quickly back up, let the Pam tank some more hits, I heal up and I tank some more, and then the Pam heals up, I tank some more. So that's just kind of, you have to just kind of switch it up a little. It's all about teamwork in this game, like I said. So you really need to kind of like help out your teammates. As you can see, again, we got max time. This is all in a row. We're not like skipping any. I'm not only showing max time, just like every single game has just been getting max time. And yeah, as I said, keep in mind, we're not maxed. None of us are close to being maxed. I guess I am. I'm level 8. But yeah, these guys aren't maxed at all, not even close. So if you do have max brawlers, you can be able to get max time really quickly. And also, these brawlers aren't like really hard to get, like Colt and Barley and Pam. Well, the hardest one is Pam, which is epic. So if you don't have Pam, you can switch it out for Rico, Colt, and Barley is still really good, really solid comp. I just prefer Pam if you have a Pam. Okay, so if you want to be more advanced with your strategy and your gameplay, what you can do for the charging bot, because it starts around 5, so right after the third and last boss, you can kind of just walk up a bit higher up, kind of juke out the charging bot, so the charging bot will charge into a wall, and because it kind of has like a little delay between when it like targets you and then when it charges. So if you see it, like just kind of walk up there, and when it's kind of standing still and charging, you just instantly back up, because it'll charge into a wall. You'll basically waste its charge, which is kind of like its super, and you can be able to hit them a lot without it having to actually charge at you. And also, you can kind of if it's close to your safe, what you can actually do is you can kind of walk beside the safe. And what it will do is the bot will actually charge at you away from your safe. You may die, but it gives you some extra seconds for your safe to stay alive and your teammates to spawn back in and kind of tank for it. And also, if you just spawn right up, if you just spawned onto, like if you just spawned, what you can do, since you have invincibility, just stand on the safe and just tank, because you're not going to take any damage. So take that moment, the chance, and just kind of tank the shots, because you're not going to take any damage. Okay, so yeah, as you can see there, that's the last match that we're gonna do. Again, max time, and we're gonna go and open up the boxes. Okay, so as you can see there, it's 31 boxes. I'm pretty sure. It's gonna open it. The only brawler we're missing is Spike, and we don't have any brawlers at level 9 just because I haven't played this account a whole lot before. I just started playing it for like a couple of weeks ago, and we're just not getting that much. I'm not too sure about our legendary chance. It should be pretty low since I just got Frank like a week ago. So yeah, as you can see, we're getting some gems, pretty good. Obviously, I still want Spike. I don't want gems that much. More going of Spike because I really want to push this account pretty high. And also, Spike is, in my opinion, I just like Spike better than Crow. It's more fun, and you can kind of play Spike in more game modes, like Smash and Grab, of course. You can play him in Heist and certain maps. You can also play him in Brawl, not really Bounty though, but yeah. So as you can see, nothing. We're not really getting that much stuff. And with the ad doubler the ad doubler gone, we can't really double anything. So we're just kind of just going through these boxes, not really getting anything good. We are getting some power points, but yeah, either I just really want Spike. If not, at least a good amount of coins. But we're not really getting that much coins. The last box, as you saw, we got 50 coins, which is pretty nice, but still not enough because once you get up a bit higher, you start feeling the pain of like free-to-play players not having enough coins. On my main account, I just sitting there with 28k coins, 28,000 coins, yep. And here my main account just with like what, 3,500 coins, just not even close enough to even upgrade my brawlers. So yeah, just not getting anything good. I really want Spike. And also we can't get star powers just yet because I don't have any brawlers at level 9. I think my Crow can get to level 9 now, but of course I don't have enough coins to actually upgrade it. So sadly, this is the last box. We're gonna check our legendary chance right here, and yeah, not good. 0.01%, not close to being good. So we're just gonna open up because we know we're not gonna get it. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you guys next one. Peace.